Okay, guys, welcome to the Batman iceberg. You guys know what an iceberg is? In case you don't know, an iceberg is a form because of the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, that's basically mostly all you need to know. You probably know what Batman is. If you don't, billionaire, kid billionaire, parent shot, man in bat suit. Yeah. Anyways, I guess I might as well not waste your guys' time. Let's get into this. The Killing Joke. The Killing Joke is a very famous Batman storyline about the Joker breaking in. He ends up crippling Barbara Gordon. If you click on this video, you probably know The Killing Joke. And he ends up torturing James Gordon. Although keep in mind, Batman almost kills Joker. Keep that in mind for one of the later topics in this iceberg. The Dark Knight Trilogy. The Dark Knight Trilogy refers to Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. Man, if I had a nickel for every time a 2000s/90s superhero franchise had a first movie that was pretty good, second movie that's somehow even better and one of the best superhero movies, and then a third movie that's absolute dog poop, I'd have 4 nickels, which is weird, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened 4 times. Batman 1989. This is the 1989 version of Batman. This was definitely the movie that ended up causing Batman to defeat Superman in popularity. Yeah. Now, is it really that good of a movie? Kinda debatable. So yeah. The Dark Knight Batman, The Dark Knight Returns. I don't know why I couldn't pronounce that. Yeah, this is about old man Batman. Now, don't worry, this is going to be one of the last comic storylines. So, yeah. Basically, Batman is old, Superman is old, everyone is old. And it's just a really sad universe. I mean, I'm not saying I don't really like it. It's just not only one of my favorites. Plus, I prefer the others in this iceberg than this one. Even if I think The Killing Joke is also kind of overrated. But don't worry. The other comic storyline in this iceberg is really good. Batman Year One. Batman Year One is a pretty cool storyline. Definitely enjoyed this one. Definitely my favorite of the 3 comic storylines. This is basically about Batman in his first year, and it's pretty cool. Final one of Tier 1. Batman v Superman. This is a movie about Batman v Superman. But I'm gonna presume that it's not just about the movie, because I'm pretty sure you probably know about the movie. Especially since he didn't include Dawn of Justice, the creator of the iceberg. So I'll refer to also Batman v Superman is a very popular fight between these 2 massive superheroes. Well, not only, you get it. Now, personally, I think Superman will win. I guess if they're not if they're blood hungry, Superman's gonna crush Batman's skull in 0.3 seconds. But if it's just a casual battle, I guess Batman might win. Then again, Superman could just humble Batman sometimes. Killing Joke ending. So, you know about how I was talking about the Killing Joke earlier? Well, the ending. Basically, the ending shows Batman putting his hands next to the Joker's neck, with them laughing. Now, there's a couple theories. I'm not really gonna go too in-depth into this one, because there's a bunch of videos probably on YouTube about what actually happened or something. So, I'm just gonna tell you about what I think. So, yeah, about the different theories. Some people think that he snapped his neck. That Batman snapped Joker's neck. Some people don't think so. There's a lot. Honestly, I think you should probably just watch a different YouTube video. I'd highly recommend NordSync's video about it, though. That's probably my favorite. Anyways, Bane breaks the bat. So this references Bane breaking Batman's back. Now, if you've watched The Dark Knight Rises, you probably know this, but yeah. So yeah, Bane ended up breaking the bat, and now that's basically what Bane is now mostly known for, breaking the bat. Like, seriously, that's basically his cat. That's basically what it'll be known for the rest of the time. Just like how I'm probably gonna be only known for the rest of the time about commentary. All of the villains are Bruce's inner demons. This is definitely an interesting theory, and I'll go through a couple of villains. Joker clearly is like an opposite to Batman's clarity because of his insanity. Riddler uses the brains for evil. Two-Face is, division. Penguin, he uses his money for evil, etc., etc. Almost every Batman villain that have at least like appeared in, say, a movie or something, probably has something to do with it. So, yeah, Batman has a son. I don't really know that much about this one, so I'm pretty sure this refers to Damian Wayne, which, I don't know. Batman is locked up in Arkham. This is referencing a theory that states that Batman is locked up in Arkham, which is definitely a pretty interesting theory. Flashpoint timeline. This is referencing the Flashpoint timeline, which basically is very interesting. Barry goes back in time, he ends up causing things because he ended up saving his mother. Now, I personally do not understand how this happens, but I can go into a whole rant video about why Flashpoint doesn't make any sense at all. So yeah, but basically Batman's father is Thomas Wayne, and Flashpoint Batman has appeared much after, even though he was originally going to only appear in Flashpoint and never again. So, yeah. Joker kills Robin. Joker ended up killing Robin in the event Death in the Family. And yeah, he ended up killing Jason Todd, the second Robin. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting story. Anyways, so yeah. Batman was responsible for the creation of all his villains. This is similar to the villains are all inner demons, but I don't really understand this one. Sure, I guess maybe Riddler he sometimes reads, and in certain adaptations, Joker. But and I guess also maybe Two-Face, but I don't know. I don't really get this one, especially since the inner demons is kind of more reasonable. And now from a quick word from our sponsor. Hello, our sponsor, Generic VPN. We promise that we definitely love you. And I'm definitely not being paid to say these words. Hello, guys, and I think you guys are so awesome. Make sure to get this VPN right now. Batman is so cool, so make sure to get this VPN. I bet Batman uses this on his Batcave. After all, it is. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to have a sponsor joke in here. Why did I put a sponsor joke in here? Am I just trying to fill up time at this point? Most people probably are just going to skip through this part. So if you're not skipping through this part, hey, hello, what are you doing? Skip through this part. What you doing? Have you ever noticed, by the way, that Batman is pretty cool? Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to fill up time. Death of the Family alternate ending. Death of the Family, as I don't think I've talked about, was a poll, and that was what killed Jason Todd. So the poll ended up being none. Many people thought it was just a phony, and since there was a poll, though, that means that obviously there was out of if Jason Todd lived, but it didn't really get finished. If I were to guess what would have happened for Batman's future if Jason Todd would have lived, I think Jason Todd probably would have been fired, and we would have had 20 years without a Robin. But I think eventually we'd get another Robin, and Jason Todd probably would get his own Nightwing pseudo kind of thing, or maybe Jason Todd would just fall into irrelevancy. Who knows? Who killed the Waynes and why? Now, most people think it was Joe Chill, 'cause it was. But some pieces of media have it be other people. For example, in Batman 89, it was Jack Napier. This is probably the most famous alternate killer for the Waynes. Usually, it's either 'cause like mob or Joe Chill just robbed them. Yeah, pretty simple. Batwoman canceled the marriage. I couldn't really find this much on this one. I'm pretty sure it was just a canceled marriage, which was probably canceled due to like I don't know, like homophobia maybe. I have no idea, and I don't really feel like researching that much. Hey, you guys yell at me about how I didn't research enough. I'm sorry. There's so many more topics I have to cover in this video. Gotham City is destroyed by an earthquake. Yeah, this is a pretty famous storyline where Gotham City is, destroyed by an earthquake, and I think most people probably know it. I don't really know why it's this low on the iceberg, but hey, do what you do. Bruce suffers from depression. Yeah, who would have thought? The man who dresses up in a bad costume because his parents were killed might just have a little depression. Who could have thunkled? Yeah. This is basically it. They're groping a Batman. Batman ended up getting groped. So, yeah. You can probably figure out what I mean by groped. So, yeah. Talia al Ghul ended up groping Batman in order to have Damian. That's what some interpretations have. So, yeah. The Court of Owls control Gotham. Yeah, they do. And what are we gonna do about it? Yeah, this is basically it. Frederick Witherham claims. Frederick Witherham, you may know as the BS guy who said comics, they're gonna be hurting kids' brains. Yeah, that guy's kinda stupid. So, yeah, he also said Batman and Robin is gay. And I'm it's so funny because the guy was angry about them being gay. But, not worried about Batman being a pedophile. That is just, that is very interesting that the first thing you think of when you say Batman and Robin in a relationship, it's, oh no, they're gay, instead of, wait, is Batman a pedophile? Like, I don't even know if I can say that, but, yeah, stupid. Batman Shonen King. I don't know, I researched this one. I have no idea what this one is. Comment down below if you know what Batman Shonen King is. If I were to guess, probably some kind of shonen manga. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. Lost/unproduced BTAS episode. I feel like that a lot of people have talked about this before and way better. Basically, there was a gun episode about the gun that killed them, but which probably ended up being too boring, and it also confirmed that Joker in the DCAU killed Martha and Thomas Wayne, but it ended up getting cut. So, I mean, I assume Joker killed them now, because, it was already in production, but, then again, this was before the Black Hole episode, so I guess retconned that Joe Chill probably did kill them, not the Joker. Anyways, but besides the point, yeah. Joker is an eldritch monster. Yeah, Joker is kind of creepy. And basically some people think he's an eldritch monster that's been around since the beginning of time. This is not true, but man, you don't understand how much Elseworld there must be with Joker as an eldritch monster. Tim Curry Joker. This is referencing about how originally BTAS Joker was supposed to be Tim Curry, but Tim Curry couldn't do it because of the laugh, and his throat kind of hurt at the time, so he couldn't really do the laugh. Honestly, I kind of think Mark Hamill was better of what I've seen. I personally think we got the better outcome, boys. But then again, maybe it's just because I've became so accustomed with Mark Hamill as the Joker. And Mark Hamill is also, in my opinion, the best Joker. Bob Kane's drafts. Yeah, you're seeing Bob Kane's original drawing of Batman right now. I guess it looks pretty cool, but again, I don't think it would have been as iconic as it would have been if it would have stayed with this. It probably would have just been remembered as an obscure DC hero, and Superman probably would have became the new DC mascot. What a world we would have lived in. Dan did, though, was going to kill Nightwing. In Infinite Crisis, he was going to kill Nightwing. Honestly, if he would have killed Nightwing, it would have been pretty crazy. Knowing that we haven't really had a big Nightwing death that is, like, really stuck. So I think this would have been pretty cool. But in the end, they decided to swap out Superboy for Nightwing. Honestly, I think I kind of prefer Superboy being killed instead of Nightwing. Batman Unchained. This was going to be a Batman movie, which would have had Scarecrow and Harley Quinn as the villains. Scarecrow was originally going to be played by Nicolas Cage before Nicolas Cage decided not to do it, and instead Coolio was going to play Scarecrow. We didn't know who was going to play Harley Quinn. Basically, the plot, Harley Quinn was Joker's daughter, but we wouldn't find this out until midway through the movie. Probably be a big twist reveal. Now, and Scarecrow would have just wanted revenge, because he just didn't like Batman. So, yeah. And in total, this would have been pretty crazy, I guess. Yeah. And, yeah. Apparently, Robin wouldn't really appear, nor Batgirl, so that would have been pretty crazy. I honestly kind of wish this would happen, especially a more serious Batman movie after the lightheartedness of Forever and Robin. But the main reason why this didn't happen was because it would have been one of the most expensive, no, not one of the most expensive movie ever made at the time, because it would have had every single Batman villain from the Tim Burton saga. Joker, Penguin, Catwoman, Riddler, Two-Face, Bane, Mr. Freeze, and Poison Ivy would all be at a jury for Batman. So yeah, that would have made that scene not just the most expensive scene in cinema at the time, and that would have made the entire movie the most expensive movie of all time. Yeah, so that's why the movie wasn't made. That would have been psychotic. Return of the Joker sequel. Return of the Joker was going to get a sequel. Now, I'd highly recommend the Watchtower Databases video about this movie. But basically, it would have been the episode Epilogue. Replace Amanda Waller with Catwoman. Catwoman would have been basically the mother of Terry. And we would have found out what we found in an epilogue. Bruce Wayne was basically the father of Terry McGinnis. Yeah, pretty crazy. Now, I'll be honest, I always thought the epilogue twist was cool. And I feel like people kind of are a little too overdramatic to it. But overall, yeah. Alfred is Bruce Wayne's father. I presume this is referencing things like theory, but you're just kind of stupid, because, like, let's be honest. No, Alfred is not Bruce Wayne's father. He's just not. He's not. Stop lying to yourself. He's not. Batman the Dailies. I presume of what my research tells me that this seems to be some kind of Batman comic strip, which is interesting. By the way, like, have you ever thought about, like, how superhero comic strips think of? Like, I'm just imagining, like, imagine Garfield, but just replace, like, Garfield with, like, Batman, John with, like, Alfred, and then, like, Odie with, like, Robin. That's what I'm honestly imagining. It's obviously not, but still, that'd be funny. Twilight of the Superheroes. I'll be honest, I do not know what this is. Who knows? Maybe I'll eventually know about know more about it. And if I ever make a sequel to this video, I'll probably try and update what I got wrong, but I have no idea. Again, I'm not trying to, like, have people be like, oh my god, you got this wrong. Okay, I'm not trying to have people comment here so much, but, like, you know, I'm stupid. Thomas Wayne is Bane's father. Yeah, this is a kind of crazy thing that people think. Yeah, but, you know, I mean, I guess it could be true, but, no, it isn't. Bruce Wayne's long-lost brother. Basically, in many interpretations, Bruce Wayne has a long-lost brother. I'm going to be covering two of those. First off, basically, there was a mystery where Batman and Deadman have to team up to figure out the boomerang. And we end up finding out that Batman actually has a secret long-lost brother, Thomas Wayne Jr., unrelated to the Thomas Wayne Jr. that I'll cover later, and probably pops in your mind when you think of Thomas Wayne Jr. Yeah, and Deadman ends up possessing him in the end of the story. But notably, this Thomas Wayne Jr. is not Boomerang, and Deadman basically hijacks Thomas Wayne Jr.'s life. Next up, also Thomas Wayne Jr. is a talent in the Court of Owls story, but the Court of Owls is such another thing. Like, I feel like the only way to properly give that justice is by creating video, is by dedicating, like, doubling this, no, tripling this video in length and adding, and that triple length is only because of the stupid Court of Owls stuff. Okay, so that's a whole nother thing. Batman was created by a demon. Yeah, Batman apparently was created by a demon, says a theory, and yeah, I mean, we've had so many Joker, Eldritch Monster, Batman created by a demon, like, it fits in, whatever, like, who cares at this point? There were so many of these on the stupid iceberg. Jason Todd and AIDS. Basically, DC Comics wanted to kill someone with AIDS, and there was a dude who just wanted to leg it against Jason Todd. I just wanted to say for a second, bro, not only did the fans hate Jason Todd, but the people who were writing him, also hated Jason Todd. That is hilarious. And no one liked Jason Todd. And now I guess, like, 40 years after he was 30 or 40 years or whatever, after he was killed, everyone is, like, going insane because he's so cool now. Like, it's crazy what flip-ups happen. But yeah, Jason Todd was supposed to get AIDS and be killed, but I'm pretty sure it was instead of Superboy. What is up with, like, people in the Bat family and them supposed to be being killed, but Superboy taking the bullet for him? Frederick Witherhand's claims. I already talked about this like a year ago. I'm not gonna go into this. Gotham is made to scare off demons. Now, Gotham looks pretty weird. Maybe the reason is because Gotham is to scare off demons. Think about it. And Batman's probably, like, the thing that's keeping demons away if someone managing to escape. Gotham High Show. This is going to be an animated show about Batman in high school. Yeah, it's exactly what you thought. All of his villains and a couple of his allies are in high school with him. Some wacky hijinks happens. Oh no! Yeah, this is probably... Yeah, I wish this happened just because this is so funny. So please. Yeah, this is just crazy. Alex Ross's Batboy. I don't see anything special about this one. Okay. Next. The Bat, 1926. So yeah. This is basically just like a movie made before Batman's creation, and the main character kind of looks like a bad man. Next. The Waynes are cursed. Yeah, of course. What do you think they get gunned down? Okay? They all cursed. They all cursed. Let's not even act like they're not. They all. Black Star and Golden Bat. Yeah. It's basically like an illegal Batman like anime, I think. It kind of looks like VHS. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but not only that much to talk about. Next, Batman Dracula 1964. Yep. Batman met Dracula in 1964 in an illegal movie. So, yeah. Pretty crazy. Jason's entire life was manufactured. Basically, this was a retcon that basically he said, Joker manufactured every last bit of Jason Todd's life. This is stupid, and I hate this. This is one of the worst retcons known to man. Whose idea was this? Batman was created by an eldritch monster. Oh boy, another demon eldritch monster. Wait. Joker's no. Wait, holy shit, there's a conspiracy. Think about it. Joker in Batman 89 killed the Waynes. He killed them. And Joker apparently is an eldritch monster. And if Batman was created by an eldritch monster, it all connects. Oh man, this isn't even the fun. We have just began this final deal. Oh no! Batman to John Bibles. I have no idea what this one is. Oh boy, another one with which I don't understand. Good. Flying back Batman by Yo Ho In or whatever. Yeah, it is what it says on the box. There was a plagiarized film. Yeah. Batman corn. Of course, corn exists for everything. Okay? It exists for everything. Promise me. It's for everything. Unauthorized Filipino films. There were many unauthorized Filipino films and way too many to count. So much that it created a cinematic universe. Next, Batman vs. Godzilla. So basically the story is, a dude says he can control the weather when he can actually control Godzilla. So Batman must fight Godzilla. And after he fights Godzilla, I think Japan throws Godzilla into space. The only reason this was going to be made because of King Kong. So yeah, that's crazy. Alright guys, thank you for making it through the iceberg. This was a very fun video to make. Expect another iceberg, probably a Spider-Man iceberg, but other than that, I'm probably going to be done. Yeah, this was a very fun iceberg to make. Anyways, back to work on another commentary video. Man, that Sunny V2 video did well. Now I have to my next commentary video, I have to make a new commentary video soon. Well, anyways, goodbye.